moderate
No
militants
moderate.
in Syria?
No moderate. Again, go back
Everybody, so the definition of a terrorist is what?
of
in your
terrorism.
judgment?
Whenever you hold a gun and kill people and destroy public buildings, destroy private properties, that's terrorism. The
So
same.
anyone who opposed your government in Syria and used military tactics was a terrorist.
With the military tactics,
Using
or without.
using weapons to...
The word opposition everywhere in the world, including your country, is a political opposition. Do you have military opposition in the United States? Would you accept it? You wouldn't. And we wouldn't. No one accepts military opposition. Military means...
It's one thing to say there is military opposition. It's another thing to call them terrorists. So,
military opposition is terrorism. Whenever you hold a gun and machine gun and try to destroy and kill and threat, this is terrorism by every definition in the world. It's not my definition. Whenever you want to make opposition, it's going to be political opposition, like your country. Use the same criteria. We don't have different criteria than the one that you have in the United States or in Europe or anywhere else.
if there's a negotiation, would you accept as part of the negotiation and share power in Syria with anyone who is in opposition to you now, whether they are moderates, whether they are terrorists? But if in fact they lay down their arms and say, we want to be part of a future government, a transition government in Syria.
Whenever they lay down their arms, they're not terrorists anymore. Whenever.
ISIS?
ISIS will not. This is, how to say, virtual. For ISIS to lay down their arms, this is virtual because their ideology is they want to fight and to be killed and to go to heaven, to go to paradise. That's how we look at it. They won't negotiate anyway. So we don't have to answer something which is virtual, not realistic. The realistic one, that many of the militants lay down their arm and they are working with the government now. This is reality. I'm not talking about what's going to happen in the future. That's happening, and that's part of the reconciliations. Some people are interested in politics. They can take that track. And some people are interested only in going back to their normal life and work any job, not being part of the politics. Of course, we are open. Whenever there's political opposition, we are fully open to deal with them.
As you know,